What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and here's an interesting tale. And who could have foreseen this? You know, a lot of times there are things that maybe are innocuous. They get picked up by Twitter or Facebook or something like that, and they become heavily politicized. But I think one thing almost all sides of the aisle generally agree on is that kids should live an existence in which they are unfettered as, political chess pieces, and they should have every opportunity available to them to grow and, experience the world. However, when you see certain things like, like drag story hour and things like that, you start to wonder, is there something more nefarious going on here? And for a long time, I kind of pushed back and said, like, it can't be that bad, can it? Well, in this particular case, it is that bad, and it's even worse. And based on the topic covered in this video, I'm really glad I have a sponsor for you to check out. This is Private Internet Access. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Hey, October is Cybersecurity Month, and they've got an amazing offer for you. It's 2021. If you don't have a VPN yet, there are several reasons why you'll want to sign up today. One, you can browse anonymously. Keep your browsing habits to yourself. You can keep your data away from big tech so that they can't resell it. And you can access region-locked content so you can open up a whole new catalog of online content to enjoy, whether it's anime or movies that might not be available in your area. You can get at it using a VPN. And the VPN I use on my phone, my tablets, my PCs, and my laptops is Private Internet Access, and they've given an amazing offer. It is just $2.08 a month, plus 2 months free, plus 3 free years of Private Internet Access's antivirus. If you haven't signed up today, use my link in the description or pinned comment down below to get Private Internet Access today. If you don't currently have a VPN, make sure you pick up Private Internet Access today. Support the channel, protect yourself. Everybody wins. This story from Friday, just picking up today. By the way, if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. Now, pole dancing class for kids causes outrage, which makes sense, right? This is one of those things where you're like, oh, why would anybody want to sign their kids up for this, and who would run this? Well, the instructor is reportedly married to somebody who spends too much time around the playground. That's right. They're on that list. Now, this has been something that has kind of popped up and then kind of gone away, but controversy over, for example, we talked about this with the Netflix movie Cuties, and how much of this kind of stuff is artistic and how much of this stuff is like coded for weirdos. But now it's been reignited in Indiana as an instructor who reportedly teaches spicy dance techniques to kids was discussed online. On Saturday, the history of said instructor's husband surfaced, and it includes a mention of that particular registry that you would want. That nobody wants to be on, sorry. Earlier this week, social media users came across an advertisement for pole maneuvers for the kids. Lessons were offered by Tiff's Pole Fitness of Jasper, Indiana. Now, I don't know who really does this pole work. I think I lost a lot of respect. I lost a lot of the shine of pole work disappeared for me when I learned that the poles actually spin and not people. And it's probably for like, middle-aged white ladies to feel saucy. Absolutely nothing wrong with doing this for fitness or whatever that case is. But here we have the advertisement saying kids pole too. Starting at ages 6+, give your little ones a chance to be great by getting them enrolled early in our kids pole classes, ages 7 to 12. Interesting. The disclaimer on the side of the poster, complete with a skimpy cartoon girl hanging upside down saying, No worries, your child will be taught age-appropriate technique only. However, that contradicts what Tiff's Facebook actually said, spotted by one user. The post says now offering kids with extra flirty flow classes. Interesting. Now, when you see this kind of thing, you start to say, gee, I wonder, by the way, this is great reporting by the post-millennial, Nick Monroe. You start to say, like, first of all, who thinks of this? Now, maybe there's just somebody who's like totally out of touch. You know, they're just completely clueless on, you know, what's going on when they thought of this idea. And then they're like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And then there's some more sinister turn. While most of Tiff's Fitness original Facebook has been scrubbed, some surviving comments showing its establishment earlier this year survived. According to Google Cache, one of the last posts made by Tiff's Pole Fitness talked about deleting posts. I've deleted one of my recent posts because the shares and views have extended far beyond our community and area. I didn't anticipate that would go viral. I want to protect the privacy of any of our students and our small community. Probably a good thing to do. For the surviving archives, one user shared a screenshot. It showed the page defending their class amidst the controversy. Thank you to those who have shown your interest and support in Kids Pole. I know that it's going to take time for everyone to drop the stigma of it's a poll for this other thing. I understand that it's an international sport now. Shouldn't be, probably. I have patience and hope for our future generations of Olympians and want to share an example with the public of what international pole sport competition for kids looks like. Further digging by 4W, Feminist News uncovered more about the story, namely that the owner of the place, Tiff's Pole Fitness, is married to somebody who spent time with a kid. It is on that list. The site said they used a private search via Truth Finder, and the details are corroborated by Instant Checkmate. According to a report, the owner's husband was, hanging out with somebody under the age of 16, but at least 14. He would have been 21 at the time. Interesting. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Further review of Tiffany's Facebook confirmed that while she has a pole in her own house that the family uses, the business is conducted in a different building. Again, this isn't the first time. We can go back to, what was this? May? Fitness studio announcing this other stuff. This is in Arkansas. A fitness center that specializes in the pole exercise classes is receiving backlash from the local community for advertising a class for kids. Now, I understand why you want to, diversify your business, and you want to, you can't really probably sell this to people who are 500 pounds. But I think perhaps you could see the type of people that are, like the kids probably don't even realize it. That's why kids, need to be protected. The parents who are signing their kids up for this, they probably need to be on a list of their own. I think that you would find this type of fitness or gymnastics through a gymnastics program. Now, while I wouldn't want my kids going through this, it's very difficult to understand anybody else's parents wanting them to go through it either. Some members of the Paragould community have also claimed that the owners have a personal relationship with Eric Counts, a man reportedly locked up for having the type of pictures and videos that you shouldn't have. So you just wonder, is this a coincidence? Are we dealing with just a coinky-dink, or are there more nefarious things driving this? Is this guy hanging out in the back room watching it? Are they recording it? I wonder all the time where all those cuties audition tapes went. Did they end up on the dark web? Are they in some producer's personal collection? It's messed up. And society needs to say, hey, progress is good, but this isn't progress. Again, hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Get yourself protected today and save massively if you use my link in the description below.